Up here, near the top of the world, where the wind speaks in pine-scented sighs, and the rivers hum lullabies written long before us, the night has packed its bags and has gone south for the season. For 3 long, golden months it will not return. The stars, those faithful companions of still winter nights, have blinked out of sight, waiting patiently for August to arrive, when they will once again lace the sky with silver. But for now, we live in the light. Not just any light, a light so persistent, so gentle yet insistent, that it feels like time itself has softened around the edges. The sun lingers like an old friend who doesn't want to leave the dinner table. Sunset is not an ending, but a whispered promise. I'll stay with you, just behind the trees. And even before it fully says goodbye, the sunrise comes rushing in, spilling pink and gold onto the fjell and the forest, as though the sky has cracked open with joy. Also, this Sweden's National Day, we stayed close to home, just the way I like it. Our little village gathered under the white blue sky, the kind that makes you feel lucky to live, where the air still smells like pine and summer grass. We ate kolbulle, cooked over open fire by the nice ladies of the village, wandered through the tiniest local market, full of handicrafted treasures and wooden toys and Swedish things. The kids laughed with sticky fingers from the pink cotton candy, running happy and free. It wasn't very grand, honestly, but it was beautiful. It was a nice day. It was a happy day. A day spent with our neighbors, surrounded by nature, by music, by laughter, and by tradition. It's like Sweden at its most heartfelt, simple, warm, and quietly unforgettable. This season is of beginnings and of becomings. The snow that silenced our footsteps in February has melted into memory, and now nature bursts into symphony. Trees unfurl their leaves like love letters to the sun. Meadows have turned to brush strokes of green, and wild flowers blooming everywhere like exclamation marks across the earth. There is something in the way that colors reveal themselves up here, a little bolder and braver. It's as if the light has more courage after surviving the long, dark sleep of winter. And yes, it rains. Oh, it rains. And of course it rains. Sometimes it hails. Sometimes the sky throws tantrums in all 4 seasons before lunch. Hailstones bouncing off the wooden veranda, followed by sunlight that dries your face in the same moment that the rain touches it. But then, a rainbow maybe? More than just an arc of color, it's a reminder. It's a quiet voice that says, nothing stays forever. Not the storm, not the silence, but beauty awaits behind it all. The world here is not always soft, but it's always honest. There's a particular magic in this part of Sweden, a stillness so profound it almost feels sacred. The kind of quiet that teaches you how loud your own thoughts can be, how precious it is to hear nothing but bird songs, the ripple of water across the stones, and the wind making conversations with the trees. Pine and spruce stretch towards the sun like they're praying. Lakes reflect skies too white to capture, and rivers carry stories whispered by mountains and moss. Living up here is not just about surviving the seasons, honestly. It's about becoming part of them, becoming part of nature. It's about waking up at 3 a.m. to a golden haze outside your window and remembering, oh yes, it's still daylight. It happens very often. It's about standing barefoot in cold grass, your skin damp with morning dew even though the clock says it's still night. It's about learning the patience of seeds, the strength of roots, the quiet joy of simply being, of sitting by the lake with no reason to speak, no need to move, just to breathe and to notice, to give thanks and to be grateful. And I am grateful. I'm grateful to the absurd generosity of nature up here, honestly, for the gift of time stretched like taffy in the midnight sun, for the wildness and the rawness and the peace, for the way this place holds space for all of us, for all of me, the restless dreamers, the quiet watchers, the lovers of beauty, of contradiction. I do miss the stars. They will be back soon enough, and when they come back, they will catch me here, with feet in the moss, heart full of summer, and eyes ready for the night again, for the night sky. We are at this boathouse. It's a really cool boathouse that yeah, I really like it. Really like coming here. But for now, the light is enough. And with the quiet kind of magic here in the north of Sweden, the one that settles onto your bones and holds you gently when the rest of the world is loud and spinning. It's in the stillness of the landscape, in the hush of the forests, in the soft silver light that bends across the lakes like a whispered lullaby. Some days I look out on the horizon and it feels like I have stepped into a Studio Ghibli movie. There's something outwardly, the way that light moves here, golden and slow in the summer, like honey over the hills, casting long shadows from ancient trees. The clouds hang low, pillowy and thoughtful, and they're resting too. And then behind them, the sky stretches on and on, a canvas of soft blues and quiet fire. And even when my mind is a storm, with racing thoughts and tangled emotions and, right now, questions without answers, the land remains calm. It doesn't demand anything, it simply exists, rooted and wise. And I've come to understand that this is a kind of medicine for me. The lakes are like mirrors, but not just of the sky above them, but of the soul. Some mornings they are like pure glass. So still you feel like the world is holding its breath. Other times they ripple gently, reflecting pine trees, and lean slightly towards the water, as if trying to see themselves more clearly. Northern Sweden doesn't look just beautiful. It feels like a balm, a place where nature doesn't shout, but hums low and consistent, like a drone note. A place that reminds me gently and with love that even in the whirlwind there's always calm to return to. This summer has been kinda cold. Yesterday was, 22, 23 degrees, which is very warm for here. But today is 12. So, yeah. This whole summer has been rainy and not warm. We had like 3 warm days, which were, on one of them we were to the beach, and then in the garden, and now it's cold. I literally have 3 layers of clothes. Oh, and it's gonna rain like that all week. Anyway, car is coming. And sometimes all it takes is looking across the lake, through the pine trees, and letting the silence speak. And breathe. I breathe deep breaths, and I am here, fully, deeply, reverently here.